Okay. Alright. That didn't sound good. Alright, cool. 1 viewer already. Oh, color me surprised. Alright. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Alright. Huh? Until people show up, I'll just chill. No, oh, I fell. Man. Come on. Oh, I forgot the left wall jump. I thought something was off. Because I didn't recall hitting the left one. I think the left is up here. Yeah, there it is. Come on. There we go. Two.
Scary.
Oh, hey, it's the security tunnel. Does it only work like the first time through or something? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Oh.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Security tunnel. Mind you, this is just for sock, but still. Then you have to go back through it.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
No, wait. No, wait. Wrong way. On the plus side. Oh, come on. Okay, drops there, deposits it there. It rolls across. No! I'm guessing that ball is gone now? Yeah. That sucks. Ooh, I must have barely gotten that.
Sometimes pushing a single button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Lean, 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 lean. There we go.
Sparkly.
Boom! That's how you do it.
I have regained control.
What's left? Prawn? Prawn. Wait. Press the button. What? Okay. Ugh. Alright. Last area of the Murmur.
Where are all the security?
One. Oh, shoot. Boom. Prawn is frozen. Downtown Bikini Bottom is the only one I haven't done. And, I'm about to go here. I'm about to go into the final area.
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
Spin.
Great Barrier Reef! Look at that! The robot's made himself
One.
busy. That's the ticket! Do-si-do and around you go! And the robot is down. The
Two.
robot better change tactics and fast.
And fast. Spit. Spin.
And the robot is down. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
Maybe use some of that goo he's spitting? Just saying.
That's the ticket.
He's going to do more goo.
That hot goo could melt anything. Oh, that was a doozy.
Readjusting my headphones.
And the robot is down.
Aw.
What is Sandy
Yeah, it's
going
gonna
to do
restart
to
the
get
phase.
SpongeBob unfrozen? Oh, that's gotta sting. Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, he's gonna destroy lots of crates. Ah. Another level of goo. Wait. Oh, he started there. Love the music here. And now it doesn't matter if we would fall in the goo anyways. There's a nice platform to land on. Okay.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
He's gonna do the freeze breath. Spit. Spin? Yep.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Do I though?
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
Ah, there we go. Okay, I can reach him. Ooh. Spin. Come on, land. Land just right here by the platform. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I turned around. I don't even know if that one's possible. That one's not possible. Ooh. Spit. He was too far into the middle. Barely, but he was too far into the middle.
There's another opportunity for SpongeBob. Now the robot's taking a beating out there. And SpongeBob
Oh no, no, no! Spin. Not a great position for the robot. I mean, I think I can hit him, but... There we go. Cool. That means I have,
I'm sorry,
oh, not Bubble Buddy.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Oh man, I can almost enter the
Unbeatable sponge.
Flying Dutchman's graveyard. Let's go get the spatula here in the chum bucket. Oh, I have the cruise bubble right now. Oh. I think you get a sock for destroying everything there is. Nothing else up here. Can't destroy the anchor, which makes sense.
I feel like I should be working.
Sock, yeah. Which is still fine. I don't know about getting all 100 spatulas. I mean, the Mr. Krabs ones are easy. I could just go ahead and get myself shiny objects till I have enough, but the others, not so much. Downtown Bikini Bottom still needs 2, so let's do this.
Ultimate Wedgie experience.
Oh, that's gonna respawn the tikis, isn't it? Yep. Which means I need to go back this way. To get this. Okay, that's 2. Let's use the cruise bubble on that annoying check. He's not the only one who's got missiles. Come on. Okay, floating platforms.
Good work, boy. Here's the...
Huh. Oh, what I was saying is that it's really the socks that do it. I don't know all the sock locations by heart. So, that would prove to be a little troublesome. Cool. I'm only missing one sock. I actually don't even know where the sock is. Yeah, I don't know. Sleepy time. There's one. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Five, 6, I don't even know the 7th that I got. I don't know. Maybe I'll 100% it and just use a walkthrough for the socks. But we're focusing on golden spatulas now. Let's take on SpongeBob's stream.
With sleep, dream Bob.
Right. Oh. No. Okay. Almost. I think I need to do it again. Hmm. Oh, off into the dream board I go. Oh well. There we go. No! Why? Why? Is this just gonna start me at the beginning here? Yep. I effed that up. Ah. Mm. Right, Sandy's turn.
What?
Oh, saved. Sweet. Oh no! Out of bounds.
Hello, Plankton.
Who puts
There we go.
That's all for free.
Sock. No, don't make me do the whole thing over again. I hit a checkpoint. Yeah, the sock is just in the middle here. I think that's the last sock I need. And there's the end. Oops. There we go. Alright, out we go. I guess I'll... Gold on top of Squidward's house. Oh, that was actually really smooth. I know
For heaven's
it has
sake,
at least one sock in it. Wait, is this going backwards? No. This is the right way. No! Why would I do that? Why would I want to do that? Okay. No! One, two, three. No! There was a checkpoint right there. Okay then. There we go. Wait. Oh, the golden spatula's on the nose. There's a purple shiny object down there, but eh.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Come on. Whoa! I don't know what that was. I mean, besides pretty cool. Now we're gonna go that one.
Wait, wait. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Nope. Oh, I know what it was. Last time I hung out at this tiki. Because this can easily reach this. Oh.
Hello to my little bubble friend.
Oh no. I missed him. Wait. The third machine controls him. Right. I think I discovered last time I can... Nope, nope, nope! Hey, Tyler. Finally, someone's here. How are you, Tyler? Oh, thank you. Alright, I think I'm safe here. So I can do this. There we go. Alright, 2 more left. I can't get up to any of the Krabby Patties. Can I make it on 2 health? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's there and then there? Yeah, that looks right. Shoot. First time I've missed that jump. Oh. So how are you, Tyler? Oh, that was pretty close. Hey, Dragon Dude, how are you? I'm good. I was just playing the new Octos in Splatoon. Good, you? You know, I'm doing pretty good. Chilling out, playing SpongeBob. Pretty good time. You can just call him Tyler, I think. So, what have you guys seen of E3 out of curiosity? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's the cheese I know and love. Okay, there we go. Patrick's Rock. I thought Patrick's Rock glitched for a moment. The only Nintendo Direct. You know, that's perfectly fair enough. I was almost going to freak out that they were going to have Cappy, but they saved me once again. Three. I would have loved to have seen Cappy in Smash, but yeah. So, I actually went through and watched... We have everything we need here. I actually went through and watched all of the press conferences. So I thought I would go ahead and talk about them in the order I saw them. And you guys to comment and we can have a discussion and as I go along, but I figured I'd discuss it in the order I saw them. You know, if you guys, you know, wouldn't mind. Next, Kelp Forest is a big pain in my behind. Okay, so the first one I watched was Bethesda because I wasn't sure about the order. So I thought it was Bethesda Microsoft. It's wrong. It's Microsoft Bethesda. But started off with Bethesda, and I actually took notes as I went along. So I thought the opening was cute. I don't think it's necessarily anything that's like extremely, you know, amazing, but I still thought it was good. The first thing they brought up was Rage 2. Which was the Andrew WK musical performance. If you haven't heard about that, that was crazy. I've got 70 spatulas. I could go to the chunk bucket. They did an Andrew WK. There was lots of talk, but the trailer looked pretty good. It's and if I recall correctly, that one was an FPS game. Big into FPS, first-person shooters, if you're wondering. You know what? Let's go take on. Let's go take on Robot SpongeBob. I only watch Nintendo and a tiny bit of Ubisoft. Okay, so if you don't know, there's this guy Andrew WK, and Andrew WK was a singer. I think he did wrestling for a bit. Ah, shoot! I need 75. Well, we're gonna go into Flying Dutchman's graveyard then. He was a singer. He, I believe, was a wrestler. Then he started acting, sort of, where he did a bunch of stuff as himself. If you know the Cartoon Network show, it's canceled now, but if you know the Cartoon Network show Destroy, Build, Destroy, he was the host of that. But basically, he came out and did this song that's there. Which, I mean, it wasn't a bad song. It was just unexpected. I mean, it was a pretty good song. Yeah, it was, yeah, Rage 2 was a first shooter. I do wish I had more than just words here to show you guys, but the game looked pretty good. I mean, I don't think there's much more to say here. It looks good. Andrew WK came out and sang a song, and it was a pretty good song. But other than that, nothing really to say. As I said, a lot of talk. To no actual gameplay, which okay, I mean, it's supposed to come out spring 2019, So little to no gameplay for right now is fine, I guess. You know, that's a little over a year away, so that's fine. We got the shiny objects for this. Let's do this. And then, yeah. Oh, there was... Oh, I took note that there was green screen moving in game. Like, it was clearly the same... And I mean, I'm sure this was purposely done. But, like, you have a guy walking with a gun and, like, the scenery was changing. And it just reminded me, like, in... I guess it's in comedies a lot I see it. But, like, they'll do that sort of thing where they have, like, someone driving along or walking along. And, like, they're walking and just... walking, but then they changed the scenery and it's clearly a green screen. Then they went into Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a wait, what happened here? Oh, I need to drain the goo. Right. Which, if you don't know, is an Elder Scrolls card game. It's coming to consoles with prettied up graphics, and other than that, that's really about all there is to say. The trailer that's there made it look cool, but I don't know, it didn't look that interesting to me. But mainly because there wasn't really anything they were doing. What? Did my bubble time out? I may need to be closer. Shoot. Right, so then, hang on, let me get this. So then, so Elder Scrolls Legends, I mean, it looked cool enough, it's coming to console, okay. Your progress can be carried over through BethesdaNet, which is like Bethesda's version of Uplay. Which, okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, if you... That was stupid. If you've got, like, a console and you want to play it and you've already got progress on it, gotta go now, see you later. Alright, bye, Tyler. Then, I mean, I guess it's cool, but other than that, it's nothing really to write home about. Wrong place. But then they went into the Elder Scrolls Online Somerset, which is a new expansion they'll be doing, and I gotta say, I'm not big into the Elder Scrolls series, but I will say that, and I mean, it's not like I hate it or anything, I'm not big into it. But I will say, honestly, good. They did really seem to kiss up to the audience, which, you know, probably, I mean, I could have probably done without, but whatever. I mean, it's better that way. Like, they were like, oh yeah, we have the most amazing fans, which lots of people said. So, I mean, if I'm not gonna give them a pass, I'd have to call out everyone that did it, and there were so many that it would take a while. But yeah, so they went into the Elder Scrolls Online Somerset. They're going to have 2 expansion packs for it, which are Wolf's Hunter, which is werewolves, and Murkmire, which will be Black Marsh. I don't know. The guy was very charismatic. He had a very charming personality. Other than that, again, and I mean, I hate to like be this vague, but there really wasn't a lot I could say. As someone who is not a fan of the series, I don't know the games or anything well enough to really comment on it. I do have a friend who is big into the Elder Scrolls series. He seemed extremely excited about it. So, hey, that's something there. But other than that, I mean, it looked really good. There was a trailer that's there that covered the past DLC and gameplay, and honestly, I didn't want to play it before. I kind of do now. They then went into Doom Eternal. They showed like this awesome thing where it was like hell on earth, and it was really cool. It's a sequel to the Doom reboot that they released last year or the year before that or whenever it was, which I thought was really cool. Looks great. They said there's going to be twice as many demons. They're going to debut it at QuakeCon, and I kind of noted / docked them off because they had no gameplay. So, that was. I get it. I mean, they're going to debut it at QuakeCon, and I get it. That's like the big thing for Quake and Doom and all that, but at the same time, it just kind of bugged me they didn't have gameplay. But I get it. I do. Can I not? Whatever. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I gotcha. There we go. Oh, I see. They then went into Quake Champions, talked about that for a bit. I mean, not much to talk about. They didn't provide much, frankly. They were a little brief on it. Looks pretty cool. They had varied characters. You can, if you download Quake Champions this week, you actually keep it, which I thought was pretty cool. And you can play free June 10th to the 17th. So there's only a few more days on that. Let's get rid of this. They then went into the game Prey, which, to be honest, when they first announced it, I don't know when they did. I think it was last year. I was super hyped about it. People kind of hated on it when it came out. Or at the very least, they weren't really happy with it. And I don't know, I kind of forgot about it. It kind of fell out of my memory, and then they were like, Prey, and I'm like, oh, that's right, Prey is the thing. They're going to have some new modes, story mode. I agree with Pro Jared on this one. I don't know what that means. There's already a story to the game. It's not like it's void of a story. So, as Pro Jared pointed out, maybe it's like combat, so you just get the story. But then, if that's the case, what's the point? Because then you're just walking through a very long corridor, basically. I don't know. They will have a New Game Plus mode. Presumably more difficult than the regular mode, which I thought was cool. New Game Plus mode, you know, seems cool for people who have it. And then they announced announced survival mode, and these were kind of rapid fire. They were like, there's going to be story mode, there's going to be New Game Plus mode, there's going to be survival mode, without showing any of it. So, but it's all available now if you have the game Prey now, so that's pretty cool. they're also going to have Prey Moon Crash, which looks to be some sort of roguelike that's there. That, with the in-game explanation that it's in a simulator. Okay, sounds cool. Looks cool. I mean, yeah, I can see where that would be cool. I also thought they played the song, I believe it's called "You Spin Me Right Round." You know, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Which I just found is funny considering you die and restart and it's a cycle that's there. You know, you go round and round. BRB maybe? Okay. I'm going to continue talking about E3 because I have a lot to get through it by the end of the stream. So I'll see if you come back, I'll see you when you get back. Otherwise, have a good night. But yeah, so. And then the last thing they announced is Typhon Hunter. I absolutely agree with Pro Jared on this one. Oh, sorry, Moon Crash will be, Moon Crash. Well, now, I don't know if that's DLC or a separate game that's like DLC. I don't know. But it's available now. Typhon Hunter, I agree with Pro Jared. It's a prop hunt mode, which is cool. People will... I think it was like 5 against 1. People play as the mimics, apparently, and can take the form of objects, which is cool. I mean, prop hunt is always fun. If you've never played prop hunt of anything, it's fun and it's worth checking out. I think Roblox has a version of it. I think there's one in one of the Call of Duties. I mean, yeah, it's always a fun time. Outside of that, that was about it for Prey. That was really it for Prey. Next, they went into Wolfenstein. They went into Wolfenstein. They went into, very briefly, Wolfenstein 2, saying that it will be coming to the Switch. And that'll be on June 29th. Then they announced the next game? DLC? I don't know. Looked like it could be a whole new game. Looked like it could be DLC. But I don't know Wolfenstein, so I'm not a good judge. But they announced Wolfenstein Youngblood. It'll be co-op. It'll be the twin daughters main character. I don't know. I think they said his name was Jay. They announced that you can play as his twin daughters. Which, I mean, was cool. It looked like they both actually played differently. Ooh, wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa, whoa. Sorry. Coming in 2019, the trailer was just okay for this one. I mean, it looked decently cool, but it was kind of flashy and it didn't show much. From there, they went into VR stuff. And I'm going to just kind of real quick go through this. They have Typhon Hunter for Prey. It's going to be... and single player, that's going to be VR. Shoot, I'm back here. There's Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, which we'll see you playing as a hacker and hacking your way through Nazi stuff. Pretty cool, seemingly from the sound of it. They didn't show footage of any of this stuff, so it's hard to tell. Ah, shoot. And what I liked is they said they're bringing the idea of F-Nazis to every platform possible, which I found funny. Since it's Bethesda, they went into one of their big franchises next, which is the next game they'll be doing is in this franchise is Fallout 76. Now, to be fair, they kind of teased it in the Microsoft one, which I'll get to, but I mean, they really showed off some stuff here, so and I watched this one first, so you know. There was a lot. They brought out Todd Howard for 6. Actually, there was a lot of funny stuff I took note on. Oh, before they jumped into Fallout 76, they were doing they were talking about Skyrim briefly. And they did this very funny fake commercial where they had Keegan-Michael Key. If you don't know, there's the show He's Key, hence Keegan. And it was hilarious because they had him. They were like, Todd Howard came out and he was like, "All right, so I know why you're all really here." Expected him to say Fallout 76, and he said, "You want to see where we're bringing Skyrim next?" Gotcha. Very funny. So it was Keegan-Michael Key playing Skyrim on Alexa, which I found hilarious. I thought it was great because it's joking about how Skyrim's on everything, and it's true. You know, Skyrim's been around so long that Skyrim's on like PC and PS3 and Xbox 360 and Xbox One and PS4 and I don't know, frickin' Nintendo Switch now, and it was a cute joke that they did. So they said, okay, it's on Alexa. And then they took it one step further. And they said, and coming soon, Skyrim on Etch-a-Sketch. Skyrim on Motorola pagers. Samsung refrigerator. Plus, Keegan-Michael Key is always a win. But then they seriously went into... They seriously went into Fallout. Fallout 76. So 76. Ooh, there's a lot to cover with this one. So they said 4 times larger than Fallout 4, and I share a similar concern ProJared had. ProJared said, bigger's not always better. Case them, 4 times larger doesn't mean it's going to be better. It just means it has a better chance of feeling very, very empty. And I'm with him on this one. Probably doesn't help that I'm not in the first place, or Fallout really, period. But I mean, yeah, I gotta side with ProJared here. I heard that, and I'd already heard ProJared say it, but it's really more space just means more of an opportunity to fill it with whatever junk is there. Or not fill it with whatever junk. Actually, it kind of goes both ways, right? The concern kind of goes both ways. They could fill it, like, they could leave it feeling very empty, or they could go the other way and fill it way too much. But of the two, I'd rather see it way too much. There's just a better chance that it'll be not enough. 4 times larger. It's going to be set in West Virginia. They did a trailer. I noticed that the trailer starts and there's a guy on U.S. Army land, which was interesting. They did the song Country Roads, Take Me Home. I believe that's what it's called. I apologize if I'm getting these names wrong. I didn't bother looking them up. Probably should have. But
Sometimes pushing a single button is the most
2 of
satisfying.
4.
Push, push,
What?
push, push.
Shoot. Other than that, it was beautiful. It's going to be the main theme is going to be rebuild or rebuilding, which I thought was good. You know, I actually thought to myself, I had to ask the question. Is this going to be the last Fallout? And honestly, I gotta say, it's just... Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. Oh shoot. It looked very beautiful. Theme is going to be rebuild. I asked, is this going to be the last Fallout? I don't think so, because I say it later on in my notes, but it is a prequel to all the other Fallouts, which I thought was interesting. But I did say that they're going to need to stress test it, because they just are. Is that a sock? Cool, sock. They just are. It's just something they will not be able to get around. They're gonna need to stress test it. They have the capabilities with whatever engine they're using to do 7 times the view. There we go. Or sorry, 16 times the view, which I was like, wow, that's 16 times the 4 times the size. I mean, I don't know, it just sounds like a lot. But giving it the benefit of the doubt, there will be 6 regions and the game will be entirely online, which again is just more reason for stress testing. Can play solo. In the world, they made a point of saying there won't be hundreds of other players, there won't be thousands of other players, which sounds concerning at first, but they said when you're playing, there won't be dozens of other players. Which, honestly, actually was better than I thought. I expected them to be like, there's not going to be hundreds or thousands, there will be tens of thousands or millions, and I was like, But they said dozens, and honestly, that kind of saved it. That was very good. You can join your friends whenever. Your progress goes with you. And this kind of made me ask, what about unfair matchups? How will they stop unfair matchups? And this one didn't really get a response. It didn't get an answer within the press conference. So I am curious. Because you're in this world, but you're just kind of thrown in with randomly dozens of other players. Even if they mean relatively few, like 24, what's to stop a level 1 group of friends from going against a level 30 or 40 player? I mean, or being in the world with them. They mentioned there will be... I noted there will be emotes, which I thought was pretty cool. You can, like, gesture towards your friends in-game, like, thumbs up, or hey, or whatever. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like little systems like that. Well, I'd say little systems. They usually take a lot of work, but still. I like systems like that. Like, you can use the D-pad or whatever for... You can build wherever in the world. Like, in the world, if you just want to set up in the middle of nowhere, you can do that. If you want to, and then you can also move wherever. You're not restricted in where you move to. So, like, when you change servers to go with friends, that's perfectly fine. They will, you're right there with them. Goo Tanker Ahoy. I need to go back for this one. Base building is back, but enemies can attack. There will be snapshots. There will be multiple nuclear sites, which is interesting because of what they want to talk about. But I'll get to that. And so they said, okay, there are these multiple nuclear sites. The players can launch bombs, which warps the environment and the enemies and everything, which is cool. And the most interesting thing, I think at least, by far... No! Go back down. Oh, whoops. I need to actually go down a bit. One of the most interesting things, by far, was that there will be pieces of launch codes. So, like, scattered throughout the world, when you defeat certain enemies will have launch codes. And these launch codes can be put together, the pieces of the launch codes can be put together to assemble a launch code. And you can, well, I mean, obviously, sorry, I know that's obvious, but I mean, yeah, you can assemble a launch code and launch a nuke. You can launch a nuke in the game. You can cause the other games. And there are multiple nuclear sites. So that means that multiple bombs can be launched. I don't know how I'm still alive, but whatever. But yeah, so basically you can cause the other Fallout games. Or you can use it as leverage against other players or groups or whatever. Which I found incredibly interesting. Oh, that's right. I know how to get here. Launcher. Not what I meant. I found... Pro Jared made a point, and it's really true. It could be an excellent role-playing chance. Though, it also makes for an interesting game scenario. Right? You got a group coming over to attack you, you can say, hey, we already have nuke codes, so you better watch out. And they could be bluffing or they could be serious. You know, these are just scattered about, and presumably there's at least one set of launch codes for each facility. So even if they have one per region, and there are 6 regions, so you could launch 6 bombs, which I found interesting. They then went into the beta. I didn't take notes on the beta. They went into the collector's edition. You'll get a glow-in-the-dark map of the area. You'll get figures you can put on the map, or just cool little figures you can use to collect. And you'll get a little power armor figure, which is cool. I believe the beta comes out October 27th. Oh no, I know what this was. So it was funny. On the screen they said, so this is a big expansive thing. So you may say, when does it come out? Well, I'm glad you asked. And on the screen it said October 21st, October 27th, 2102. Which is, you know, incredibly far away. And it was funny to me because they, you know, just that's 5 months away, and I have to ask, is that too early? It feels kind of like it. For the scale and what they're going for, it feels pretty soon. Especially when it's only when it's less than a month after the beta. It's only like 2 weeks after the beta. That seems a little early to me. That seems a little early to me. But giving them the benefit of the doubt, I'm sure it'll be fine. They're just going to need to do a lot of stress testing and bug testing, and they're only going to have about 2 weeks to do so. Yeah, I mean, I know they're a big company, but that's a tall order even for a big company like Bethesda. Just saying. But I'll give the benefit of the doubt here and move on. They then came to talk about Fallout Shelter. It was super brief. It's coming to PS4 and Switch. It'll still be free, and that is actually out now, which I thought was really cool. It's like, hey, here's this Elder Scrolls, or not Elder Scrolls, sorry. Here's this cool game that's like a phenomenon now, and it's free. Still free and coming to the Switch. So you can actually get that now. Pretty cool. They then talked about the Elder Scrolls Blades, which will be a full-scale Elder Scrolls game on mobile. The touch controls look pretty good. They have handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. Looks pretty good. It has nice style. You can tap to move or use dual stick movement. You can play it in portrait or landscape, which I thought was cool. There's going to be an Abyss mode, which will be a roguelike mode. An arena, the arena, which will be a PvP 1v1 mode, which is build your town and things, and it looked pretty cool. And it'll come to every device and console, and it'll all be connected. Like, so that's cool. And it's coming this fall for free. Other than that, they did Coming Up to end off, where they will have Starfield. It's a full-scale Bethesda RPG. They just had a logo, but it's a space one. There's nothing really to say except maybe it's good. I don't know. And then there's the Elder Scrolls 6. And what they showed was just a logo, but it also felt like maybe it's the opening cinematic for the game. Which looked beautiful, by the way. And other than that, that was Bethesda's E3 press conference. Then I went on to Microsoft. Microsoft had quite a bit more, and I have quite a bit more to say about it. Okay, so Microsoft. Oof. Boy. Microsoft was rapid fire. I mean, ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna just go through these until I get to something that requires a bit more attention. Now keep in mind, this came before the Bethesda one. I watched them out of order, that's my fault. So, yeah. Bear with me here. Halo Infinite. It looks expansive, it looks beautiful. They use the expression creativity unleashed, which frankly, I really like it. That's it. God, I can barely see in this game. I found a camper. Cool. Case in point. Oh, I need to be Patrick. Looks expensive. They said they were games, and I was like, holy whatever. They said they were going to do 50 games. Did they live up to their promise? Who knows? Let's go through them. So, Halo Infinite looks expansive, looks beautiful, creativity unleashed. I thought that was a good slogan, and that was it for that. I'm not a huge Halo fan, but it looks like a capture the flag type thing, a capture the point kind of thing. I don't know. Could be interesting. It kind of reminded me in look and feel of Star Wars, the original Star Wars Battlefront, which I played a lot when I was younger. It looked really cool. They went into Ori 2, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. That game looked interesting. Looks beautiful. So I think I'm probably mistaken about this. I was under the impression that Ori was the weird sloth thing. Like the weird sloth panda. And apparently I'm wrong, because I said there was not a whole lot of Ori, but if there's not, then it doesn't make sense to have that as a trailer. So Ori must be the little... They did have Ori. I mean, yeah, okay. Nothing really to say. Other than that, it looked gorgeous. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Wait, where am I? I think I'm going down. There we go. Looks beautiful, but other than that, not much. They did Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Cool skeletal like / robot hand, looks beautiful. The gameplay looks interesting. Fallout 4 on Game Pass. Top is always funny. I mean, seriously, the guy is like hilarious. I can't stress this enough. Fantastic performance on his part. Better scripted things of the entire conference, or the entire event. I mean, Todd Howard is hilarious. But Fallout 4 is on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, cool. Cool. You have Fallout 4. They then went into Fallout 7. That was before they revealed it at Bethesda, but that's okay. It's a pretty every other game. It's set in West Virginia. It's the trailer was black and white to start for the Microsoft one, which because for the one in the actual Bethesda one, it was not. Extremely interesting. Oops. Other than that, you can pre-order on June 15th, which is cool. Then they went into the awesome adventure Spirit. It looks beautiful. It's set in the Life is Strange universe. It's going to release on June 26th. It will be free for download, and it has great music. I'll get into that one a little more when I go to the Square Enix. But that looks really good. Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 a the narrator kind of guy for the trailer. Terry Crews is always awesome. He's energetic. It's great. It's pass at launch. There was chaos on screen, but it looked fun as heck. Become its Gods Edition. The pre-order is available now. It looked action-packed. It actually released June 26th of this year. That's cool. I've never played any of the Nier games. Any there are, I'm under the impression there's only Nier and Nier Automata, but either/all. So, okay. Then they went into Metro Exodus. Now, I've actually seen the first 2 Metro games. I have not played, but I've seen them, and they look fantastic. And this one was no exception. I mean, seriously, this is fantastic. It was action-packed. It looked interesting. It had an interesting setting. It looked beautiful. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. Oops. Hey, Alex. Oops. I've already gone through the Bethesda one, so you haven't missed one much. I'm going through the Microsoft one, because I watched them in reverse order. And saying it looks like it's going to be a unique experience. I noted that the damage is shown camera/screen, and you can watch Inside Xbox Monday at 3 p.m. EDT or 6 p.m. EDT. I don't know what those are, for more info. Into Kingdom Hearts 3. It looks good. They're going to have a Frozen Land. It's coming to Xbox Store. It looks like you'll play through the plot. Weird, because I was under the impression Kingdom Hearts is usually, and I mean, maybe it is, I don't know, I haven't any Kingdom Hearts games, but I was under the impression it's usually playing through a land that's there, a small story/experience. That is not the plot of the movie, but I don't know, I could be wrong. They're gonna have a Wreck-It Ralph world, a Tangled world, a Monsters Inc. world, a Hercules world, a Toy Story world. Looks like you might play of Tangled. There's something about Aqua. Apparently that's a big deal to Kingdom Hearts. Aqua is back. Not knowing what on earth that could possibly mean. Okay, I don't really care. But it looks good, and it's coming to Xbox, so I'm 3. I really want to play Kingdom Hearts. I have a PS2, so it's possible, but trying to find an affordable version is... I mean, that's a lot of games, Alex. Geez, yeah, Aqua is, apparently it's a big deal. I have enough for the clan now. They then went into Sea of Thieves. To be honest, I don't care much about Sea of Thieves. I heard it's a mediocre pirate game, and that it's got its... But it's gonna be on Xbox Game Pass, and I realized, because they had trailer, I realized I would totally watch a Sea of Thieves animated movie. And it's gonna have 2 new expansions, and that's about it. Did I get this camper over here? Nope. Such a dark setting. But yeah, they went into Sea of Thieves. I care for that. I don't play it. I don't plan to play it, so eh. They went into Battlefield 5 next. It had an intriguing start. I didn't know what it was. It looks beautiful. Did I carry over notes to the next? Nope. I'll be honest, I don't care for first-person shooters. Battlefield 5 looks interesting, but as someone who's not a fan of first-person shooters, I don't really care one. They then went into Forza Horizon 4, and I actually took a surprising number of notes for this one. Hey, I'm here now. Hey, Benji! Nice to see you. Surprising amount of notes for Forza Horizons 4, considering I don't really... Racing games? Ugh. So dark. I don't really do racing games. So, I mean, but I mean, so Forza Horizons 4, looked beautiful. They're gonna have changing seasons. They have a hoverboat, ATV vehicles. It's set in historic Britain. There's they did a gameplay demo next. It's all real players. There's a 60 FPS mode for Xbox One. The D-pad is quick chat, sorts of things. The little like emotes quick chat thing. You can pre-order it now. You can play it with Game Pass at launch. I found it hilarious. They were showing the gameplay that's there, or something. I don't know. Yeah, gameplay. And I shouted out from the audience, "They got a new truck!" Which I found hilarious. Blimps signify events. You can drive over frozen winter. I wanted to know whether you could crash into others or not, because in a game like that, that's what I'm really looking for. I don't care another for the actual gameplay of a racing game. But you tell me I can crash it, and hey, alright. Maybe we got something there, especially since it's all real players. I don't know, maybe that's just my thinking, but... You're breaking up for me? Alex, is it the same for you? Ah, shoot. You know what? I screwed that up. Sort of. Okay, hang on. I think I fixed the audio problem. I don't know. Are we good? Can you guys hear me regularly? Audio fixed? Guys, I can hear you now. Cool. Well then, I think for confirmation. Oh shoot! Before I leave this, you know what? We'll come back here because it's gonna be a pain in the behind to go there. But I was just saying, as far as Forza Horizon 4 goes, I'm not that excited about it. It looks beautiful, but that doesn't mean I'm excited by it. So, oh whoops. Nope, it's still cutting in and out. Not for you, Alex. Is it still cutting in it? Like, can you hear me clearly? Or is it cutting in it? It is, but it's not frequent, and it's just a little distracting. Okay, well, can you guys deal with a little or can you a little distracting, Alex? I'm still here. That counts. All I was saying is Forza Horizon 4 doesn't look like the game for me. They then went into the Initiative, which is, I guess, a game studio. They're funding, but apparently they like bought it out or something. I don't know. But it's like basically, it's that's good, Alex. It's like it's a studio they bought, and then they went into buyouts. It said Undead Labs, Playground Games, Compulsion Games, We Happy Few, and they said Ninja Theory, which I wasn't sad until they mentioned they made Kung Fu Chaos. And if you don't know what Kung Fu Chaos is, it's this wacky cartoon style game that was made for the original Xbox, and it is fantastic. I remember having hours and hours of fun with it. So I was extremely sad to hear that they are now, you know, Xbox, the giant time ooze that's there that is Xbox just came and absorbed them. Other than that, but that definitely made me sad when I learned they were the ones who did. Then they went into We Happy Few. After saying we just bought out people that do We Happy Few. That's one way. But whatever. We Happy Few. First of all, it's available for pre-order now. It looks very interesting. They did a new trailer. It was very dark, very cinematic. It's got a release date of August 2018. So that's coming up. So then, oh, by the way I was doing these is I took notes on these things and left a space to put in the. So I said, trailer, action. You can buy it in the store now. They're going to have a war mode. And it's funny, these people were jumping from planes, and I'm like, huh, that's a PUBG drop-in. And sure enough, it was PUBG. Okay. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Care for Battle Royale games of any kind. So, eh. But hey, it's coming winter 2018 for those wondering. It's already out. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. I guess that's what they were trying to say. So then they did anime something. I didn't know what it was. They did anime something. And I was like, oops, I went the wrong way. And I was like, oh yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, okay, that looks really interesting. What is that? Looks great. They said they're gonna have new content and characters that were Japan only previously, or East only anyway. It looked cool and fun. It's Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, which is cool. I can get behind that. I mean, looks good. I've never played a Tales game, to be honest, but I can't imagine Tales of Vesperia is that bad of a place to start. So that was cool. Ugh, I hate the stupid cave and everything it stands. I've got enough spatula. I want to play Tales of on the game GCN. What? GCN. What is the GCN? GameCube. Nintendo. Oh.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
Got it. GameCube, Nintendo. Let's call it a GameCube, but whatever. My point was to say that the game looks great. I love the art. I think it looks really cool. That's awesome.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity. That's the ticket.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Look at that. The robot's made himself dizzy. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. Suck it to him, SpongeBob. Great Barrier Reef. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. Ooh, that's gonna sting. Oh, I can't watch. Okay, maybe just a little.
The sides are the hardest ones to get in this game.
The ticket.
Let's get the nose.
And the robot is down. I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
1, 2, 3.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there. That was a doozy.
I need some help.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
That was close. I guess we'll be winning that. Haha, shut up, fish.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over. I guess
Ah,
SpongeBob
shoot.
won't be winning that way.
You know what I'd love to see? Games come to the Switch. GameCube emulator or whatever. The GameCube games come to the Switch.
Ooh, and the robot is down. Close encounters of the painful kind. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Oh,
Like that. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Come on, Roboplankton. You and me. Dance off, bro. You.
That's it. Now issue the coup de grace. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Karate. Actually, he just goes, yeah. Which is... Karate. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Sorry, I got distracted with that one. Tales of Vesperia looks good. The Division 2, I don't know, they mentioned something about DC there, so I was like, oh, what is this? Looks interesting.
Stay tuned.
Hammer.
SpongeBob hit the fuse.
You can't go at a steep... That's alright.
Say hello to my little pebble friend. Say hello to my little pebble friend. SpongeBob can control the launch to go.
There we go.
SpongeBob. That's the ticket.
Yeah, I can't reach anything here. Gosh. Oh!
Out there.
I didn't know you could actually do that.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over.
This match is just about... There we go. Whee!
The humanity, or should I say the fishanity?
There we go. That was worth it. Whatever. I think we're on to the final fuses now. Yep.
Maybe just a little.
There we go. To get the brain fuse. That's... No! I think I have to do the whole thing over again. The whole thing over again. No! I died. So they went into the Division 2, which will take place in Washington, D.C. Sorry, this is back to Microsoft. To be honest, I never played the Division 1. People who played it looked like they had fun. It's a first-person shooter. Don't care for it. 2, from what I saw from what I did see of the, like, it's a polished up, improved. Nothing much to say except it looks beautiful, and they did this gameplay demo. And for whatever reason, Pro Jared nailed it on the head. This fake gamer speak. And you'll Pro Jared a bit, like, E3 things, so, and he makes really good points. So, but he said there was this fake gamer speak, and I didn't quite know what he meant until I watched it for myself. But, like, just to give you an example, because I wrote down some of it. Like, there was this one. First of all, it was heavily. But secondly, like, it was very forced gamer talk. See, now I'm too far away. Just to give you an idea, like, there was this point where it's like, aggro him yet. There's some loot down. but it kind of goes to what I'm saying, which is like, I wouldn't necessarily say if I'm gaming with... There's some loot down there. I mean, I'd probably be selfish when I play, but I'd... Oh, loot. But I wouldn't have... They're smart people. You know? And then, like, there were these moments where it was like... Matt, look out, and grenade... But the thing is, they were monotone. Where it should be like, first of all, I don't think I ever refer to my friends unless there's a possibility of confusion. I think normally I would just say look. But I mean, like, they were like or grenade, grenade. Felt like it had a period. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. That's how it felt. And it honestly probably turned me off. If there's a chance of me ever getting the game, it probably turned me off of the game. As gameplay, didn't really like that. Let's see. That weak point was another one. It looked like you only see the name of your teammates, with a cool feature. At least it was gameplay? But I feel like that's not the standard we're pushing for here. Is things that were there, like, didn't have gameplay. I get that, but it is not the standard we should be going for here. Looks interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it was a very beautiful world. I think it was... They showed it off. Well, I mean... I'm trying to say. I hated the forced gamer talk because it was honestly kind of an insult as a gamer. I mean, that's how bad... What? No! Oh, bull crap, game. But I mean, yeah, I don't have much more to say about that. There we go. But anyway, next they went into Xbox Game Pass. And honestly, this is the only reason... Oh no, they're coming. It's too late. Glitches. Right, Alex?
I don't think he needs a hand. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
It wasn't necessarily a glitch. Not in the way I think of glitches anyway. But I get what you're saying, yeah. They went into Xbox Game Pass, and honestly, I counted it up. The only reason they can say that they had 50 games they were showing off is because they did Xbox Game Pass, where they did just a sizzle reel. I mean, they bunch of games back to back to back to back to back. They had 50 games. And not 4. It's a nice, easy exploit there. But, in terms...
This match is just about over.
Just about over. Are we finally going up? Nope, we got one more.
Close encounters of the painful kind.
Next, so Xbox Game Pass. It's going to the right. There we go.
SpongeBob.
Xbox Game. Can I reach any of the things from? They did a sizzle reel of them. Let's see. Honestly, they mentioned that there's going to be, you can start games twice as fast. They're going to do this. And I was like, I do not care. So you start your games twice as fast. Okay, cool. I didn't really have this Xbox Game Pass very briefly. I know the games up, or really within the games themselves. I mean, that it's like, okay, you're okay, whatever.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
What an opening for a guy literally filled with openings.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, hit the fuse.
No, 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 no. Oh! No, what? What? What was that? Wow. That was bizarre. Holy crap. Oh, the end. Wait! Wait, what? It really is. Thankfully, Plankton is actually predictable.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over.
This match is just about over. But anyway, I went in and listed off what games I could. And I think I got them all. But they really went through it, so
SpongeBob.
let's see, there was The Division, The Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited, Fallout 4, all enhanced. All three of those will be enhanced, and they are playable.
Now there's a large
Outside of that,
piece of mechanical equipment you don't see every day.
oh jeez, shut up, fish. I'm not stupid.
Insanity.
On. What the? Do I have to be perfectly lined up or something? What? Wait, wait. Can't I just do this? That's one of the easiest. Wait. This game, the game doesn't. I'm noticing. Ah, it's up there. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get up. Nah, you can't reach that. Pause here. So then they did a sizzle reel. They had Outer Wilds, 2 Crowns, the Golf Club 2019, Warhammer, Taking, Raji, something, an Ancient Epic, Super Meat Boy Forever, Planet Alpha, Island, Battle Royale, Sable, Morta, The Wind Road, War Groove, Generation Zero, Dead Cells, Ashen, and then that was it. Oh, they went through one after another. They then went into Shadow of the Tomb Raider actually looked really good. The game doesn't like me cheating. The Shadow of the Tomb Raider was stylized. It looks great. There. Overall, I thought Shadow of the Tomb Raider looked really good. I think it looks like a Tomb Raider game. Which, you know, which is just to say it looked beautiful in its performance. And overall, I thought it was really good. I'd buy the game. I have not played any of Tomb Raider reboots. But this game looked really good. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. I've seen it played very slightly, just a little bit, but it looked great what I saw. And this one looks like it's kind of taking after that one, so it looks good. And I can't wait for the last of the trilogy. Yeah. You can pre-order the Croft Edition for early access. I really liked, it felt like Lara was really struggling, which to survive and to make it through, which I actually really, no matter how well you can survive, would be struggling. I really liked that. Oh, come on. There we go. They then went into some skateboard. I didn't care. The audience didn't seem to care. Like, seriously. I think there was... But... It was basically the vast minority of the audience. This match is just about over. Have you seen how many times? Exactly. Anyway, I went into some skateboard game. Nobody. Then they went into Black Desert. It had an looked like it might be an RPG of sorts, which it kind of is. It's an MMORPG. It's coming to the... I was really curious. I'm like, it looks great. There are these cool monsters. Smooth combat. What is this game? It's been out for a while, and it's like really cool in the trailer. I was really intrigued about the story that was being told. The hitboxes are a little funky. Wait. He went left. Anyway. I hesitate to... There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Okay, he's out of the way. Go! Got it. Go, 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 go! Yeah! Finally, I didn't get screwed. Whew. Okay. The Black Desert looked good. Then the next thing had an intriguing start, and I was like, oh, those are some cool aliens. And they were like, demon. Oh, aliens. Demons. Whatever. It's coming to the... It's Devil May Cry 5. Had some good action, had some good gameplay, good which be closer to in-engine footage, but whatever. It looked cool. It was over-the-top action. So cool. DMC's back. Apparently it's been 10 years since is an official sequel.
That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet. I still have
there was a lot of, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here.
I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy
Derpy Mugman. There's new stuff. Yay! New Isle, new bosses, new weapons, new charms. And there was Tunic. There was a cute fox. It's a Zelda-like game coming to the... Zelda, and it's awesome.
You learned your lesson.
I think it's a must-buy for me. Then they had Jump Force. It's anime. You need to know. I don't care. Personally, but I mean, it's cool if you're an anime fan. Then they announced Dying Light 2. Again, this is another game I actually play. I think Dying Light 2.
I'm being punished. I don't know.
Nice cinematography, interesting premise, an emphasis on choice. There was some parkour.
Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop.
They said that your choices have.
We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
I beg to differ. A lot of claim to have genuine consequences to their choices, and they just don't. They're changing how the choices change how it looks, how it plays, the events that occur change. There is a demo. It's edge, and choices vary events. Yeah, we. Then the. Until they showed off Death Note characters. Also, I thought that the original Dying Light looked awesome. It was a really cool game. But anyway, then they had these comic words, and I was like, what? And it's Battletoads. Pretty cool. And my main question is it a sequel? Is it a remaster? They claim it's a sequel. I could easily see them saying it or making it a remaster. I don't know. Just speculation. But they said it would be hand-drawn 2.5D graphics. It's coming to the Xbox store. You can play it with Game Pass at launch. Specific feature declarations, which I thought was funny. That's coming in 2019. Sorry guys, I'm gonna really speed this up because I got a lot more to go through. And now that we're kind of at the... I really want to get through this. Just Cause 4. Mess with Battletoads Microsoft. You messed up Conquer and Perfect Dark already. Rare is dead. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna run through these real quickly because it's a lot of games that don't looked cool. Just Cause 4, don't care about. Looks cool, looks really good. December 4th, 2018. Actually, I love Pop. Pop are adorable. Oh my gosh. Gears of War 5, don't care about the Gears games. Don't like the first Gear game. Didn't play any of it. Others. Other than that, looks really good. Then they did a closing where they talked about Microsoft AI quality game streaming on any device with this Microsoft Cloud. They said that, which I gotta go. Good job on beating Battle for Bikini. Thank you, Benji the Rabbit. They're working on the next console. That's kind of concerning. Then they released the Xbox One Slim and Xbox One X. It feels really soon to be made, or the next, the actual next console. But then like the play, and they showed off Cyberpunk 2077, which looks really cool. It's a classic thing. Stupid jacket on the main character and world, awesome action. They had a sizzle reel to end things off. Games that were, and they showed off 50. press conference. They showed off Shadow of the Tomb Raider, starting right off. Basically, about it from the Microsoft conference applies, only more. They actually showed some game. There's underwater exploration and survival. There was a trailer. Not from Microsoft. Stormblood, Final Fantasy XIV Online. Gotta say, it looks good. That being said, sing to me. I didn't play 14. I didn't play 14 online or whatever. Didn't play. Period. So, then they did the Adventures of Captain Spirit. I love, and best of all, it's free. It'll be available June. To me, is it going to be more than one episode since it's free, or is it going to be first episode's free now and then later episodes will? They plan to tell more stories in the universe. I think that's great. More people with powers, more creative things. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Illusion. Anime style, looks cool. Really good anime style. Looking forward to it. Looks like it's going to be... They're doing a Final Fantasy Brave Exodus crossover. That's September... The game itself will come 4th, 2018. Babylon's Fall. It's... I don't remember games that... There were a lot of games I went through. Nier Automata Become as Gods Edition is the exact same. The Microsoft thing. They touched upon Octopath Traveler. I loved the cinematic warrior because that's one of the classes you can choose. Ones. Brief trailer. It'll be out July 13th, 2018. They went into Just Cause 4. Same thing I said with Microsoft. They showed off some more. They're going to have tornadoes, lightning, sandstorms. Story. I was wondering whether the extreme... Like, there are certain moments where it goes... No clear answer on that. That's December 4th, 2018 again. Then they freaking start. It was this live action footage of this guy walking into this alley, and these guys are based. You got the wrong. I think you got the wrong address. And then this guy like taps a hearing aid, so he's like, he's deaf, I guess. And it like he goes to fight them, and it transitions to the game, and it like moves up the hand and jacket and it looks fine, but the face, we're just not there with human faces yet in video games. I can't say much about it. Fine, I'd say the best way to say, the best description is I'm curious about it. Quiet, man. And then, of course, they ended off with Kingdom Hearts 3, and January 29th, 2019. Minor issues I noticed. Some very minor new stuff that I barely caught this time around, but that was Square Enix. Very short, not that bad. EA. Oh, Pro Jared put it well. It was like an MTV style where like the camera was this woman and she was like in the walkway with a microphone. Then they did this weird 3D AR projection thing that was for Anthem. And I mean, I really don't have anything to say about Battlefield 5. Through houses looked cool. FIFA 19 football goal. Then Hans Zimmer score, and that's about all I need to know. I don't really care about sports games, period. So a lot of EA's conference is going to be just not interested. That being said, the soccer fans in the place went crazy. Then they went into /Origin Access, the streaming plus subscription, games anywhere, anytime with streaming. Then they went into Origin Access Premiere and a bunch of Anthem, Battlefield 5, Premiere, Origin launches later this summer. You can play it. Sizzle reel of EA Origin Access games. I didn't take notes on those. And they teased a new Star Wars game. My biggest problem. Even a single piece of concept art they leave up there the entire time would have been better. In TV style. And they like casually chilling with this guy that's there, and he's like, oh yeah, we got a big but can't tell you pretty much. That's all I have to say. Then they went in, they transitioned to more Star Wars. Star Wars original was better. They did say didn't get it right, but then to say how they're gonna fix it, they said they're called the XP system, and that they're gonna have and some news, and I'm like, but the biggest problem was your stupid loot box. And extraction return, squad system, starfighter mode, multiplayer sandbox mode, Clone Wars stuff. They're gonna have General Grievous. They weren't showing much of this. They mentioned all these things. They only showed Grievous. Then they went into Unravel 2. Unravel 2 is terrible. There's looks great visually, looks beautiful. There's a second Yarny type thing. 2 characters to be played 2-player, can be played 1-player. Then they went into genuine gameplay. They actually messed up. It wasn't set where it was supposed to be. Showed off 1-player, then they showed off 2-player. And there are these, they did a trailer, there are these weird children ghosts. Looks really great, and it's available now. So that's cool. Solitude, and there wasn't much for this one, but it looks really good. What I saw of it, there was a woman up on stage who was process behind making this game, and it felt really genuine and really nice to see. So you know, out early 2019, no official release date. And then they went into basketball, don't care. Don't care. There was like, ProJared mentioned it was like they had a contest to see who would be like the I seemed kind of like a YouTuber, but I've never seen him, called Young Kiv. They said lit a lot. Other then they went into a new mobile game that was there. It looked simple. Game towers. There was gameplay 1v1. Command and Conquer Rivals. Looked cool. And then they finished off with Anthem. Looks beautiful. Looks like a very interesting game. Love the character. There will be 4 different classes essentially you can choose. The Ranger, Colossus. I mean, overall, just a lot to say on that. Then I did Sony. They went into The Last of Us Part. They did a music presentation first. It was pretty. A trailer kind of thing. It was visually beautiful. Then they went, and it had nice graphic. Intriguing setting, grown-up Ellie, It went from a trailer type thing to a like but overall it's intriguing gameplay, and Ellie is awesome and cool. Then they announced Back in Black maps, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Don't care about Black Ops. VR and did several games. Tetris Effect, Days Gone, Twin Mirror looked interesting. Beat Saber looks stupid. Destiny 2 is getting an expansion. I don't care about Ghost of Tsushima looks interesting. It had a beautiful musical performance. The game looks great. It's a beautiful world. Riding a horse, running, combat, stealth, and it all looked fantastic. Looks like a great game. They had these weird music things in between things, but whatever. Then they showed off this game. An intriguing concept. It was visually a nice. It looked like different minds, and they were bending the environment and changing it. That was cool. They're doing a Resident Evil 2 remake. Okay. I think it looks interesting, but other than that, I don't have not a Resident Evil fan, really. Then they showed off Trover Saves the Universe, a new game from Justin Roiland, who is the voice of Morty, I know, but I think he's also the voice of Rick. But he's co-creator of Rick and Morty. The humor was kind of funny, and it's very colorful. Looks like it's going to be a fun time. Then they showed off Kingdom Hearts Pirates of the Caribbean World. They showed off ship combat. A Jack Sparrow impression is pretty good. Other than that, you know the usuals. Hercules, Toy Story, Inc., Wreck-It Ralph. There's some guy named Axel that's there. That's coming out January 29th, 2019. And on PS4 only, it has all the HD collections previously. I went into this thing called this game. It wasn't quite interesting enough to catch my attention. Blinker thing. There are these invisible monsters. They touch. Other than that, I don't get a good sense of the game. So I don't know. It looks like it into Neo 2. Visually stunning. Awesome character. Not much. Then they went into Spider-Man. It was like in-engine footage kind of thing. Beautiful. It's Spider-Man. Cool graphics, fun gameplay. You can use the Arkham kind of style of gameplay. Vulture, maybe Kingpin. I don't know. There's some weird guy at the end that I don't know. Dialogue gameplay, fun gameplay. Because I say gameplay, but I mean it looked interesting. Ubisoft, it was next. Start. And the first thing they had was a dancing panda. Pretty good dancing overall. That's Beyond Good and Evil 2. This looks better than Passed Up, but if you don't know, I'm strongly against. It's really quickly, like, honestly, if I had to guess, I'd say 3 E3. It's gonna be like, oh, we finally. Oh, okay, so good. So then it'll be another year before the game is delivered. Cool. Fan art, music, etc. Siege, I don't care. Looked interesting. Fans seem to enjoy it. They went into Trials Rising, where a guy rode in on a motorcycle through the auto. And yes, it's as stupid as it sounds. Tutorial content that's coming out February 2019. It just looks fun. They said, don't care. Mario Rabbids DLC. But there was awesome music. Cranky Kong Rabbid, Shark Rabbids, Donkey Kong Rabbid, Cranky Kong and Donkey Kong Rabbids. And that's coming out. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Donkey Kong Adventures, and it's coming out June 26th. Incredibly soon. Then they went into Skull and Bones. It's a pirate game. It looks pretty cool. I'd say there's a lot to say about it. It's coming out in 2019. Shipping, and like they were showing off the gameplay that's there, but all I could think of is how the game's called Skull and that, but isn't it just called a cross? Don't think I am. It's just called a crossbone. Crossbones, maybe, but. Two better things, two better slogans or titles just in England, which is Honor Among Thieves and Piracy is Dead. Transference. You go into your corrupted mind that's there, you go into other people's minds, kind of. That's coming out this fall, just in the look and feel like FNAF. It's real actors, possibly a combination of footage and game actors, and then they do the game over that. I don't know. Then they went into very cinematic, looks cool, futuristic. It's a space battle system. It looks like No Man's Sky a bit. It has Scott 18. You really got to look up the trailer. I can't do it justice just talking about it. And then Star Fox will be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. You'll get a little art in Fox Pilot. So then they went free on Uplay June 11th through 18th. So that's ending soon. Go ahead and own it. Period. There was a. They're saying it's going to be their biggest and most ambitious thing yet. And they're going to have a breach mode. Siege. Then there was the crew. Visually beautiful. June 29th is when that comes out. I wasn't that interested in it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You were on land and sea, which was kind of cool. You can choose between two characters, Amanda or Cassandra. You get choices. There was gameplay. It looked beautiful. Beautiful world. And that's October 5th, 2018. Then there was Nintendo. Oh boy, Nintendo. Right? Oh boy. Alright. And Nintendo is the last. So there's Damon X Mach. Like mechs. Borderlands-esque style graphics. It looks awesome. Giant robots fighting others. Here that it's Pacific Rim the video game. But that's coming out 2019. The Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is getting, I assume, an Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Anime style. December 2018. Loved the music, it looks cool. RPG, incredible art style. Pikachu and Let's Go Easy. the process of catching Pokemon is closer to Pokemon Go on your couch. Defeats the point of Pokemon Go. Pokeball Plus is a thing. The Mew already inside, so you get a Mew in your game, which is cool. That's coming out. Both Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu will be coming out November 16th. And you can move your Pokemon from Pokemon Go into the game if you... I personally don't, but I'm sure there are people that are... Arrange the board, or not the board, but like the layout of the mini games that are there with multiple mini games. Looked fun. It's got an actual board and not a character. Looks like maybe you can take, I understand, a genuine Mario Party game. I've never played Mario Party that way. They did another anime thing that was RPG and had great style and looked good and had an interesting story. It's Fire Emblem Three Houses that's coming out. That looked kind of fun. It's Fortnite for the Switch. It's available for free now. Slash Graffiti that was there, which Overkill or Overcooked 2. It's colorful. You can throw ingredients. Changing Kitchen will come out August 7th. Overcooked was really fun. It's really cool. Then they announced Killer Queen Black, but it looks fun and it's coming. Hollow Knight, it looks beautiful. It's got great style, and it'll come with all DLC available now. That is a game I've meant to. Octopath Traveler. There's a new demo available June. Actually, today when I'm 13th, so like a month away, a month after, basically a month from now, 2018. Sizzle Reel. Starlink Battle for Atlas, Arena of Valor, Minecraft, Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushi, Rabbit's DK Adventure, Donkey Kong Adventure, Pixar, Just Dance 2019, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Splatoon 2, Octo Tracker, Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy. Yeah. Carcassonne, FIFA 18, FIFA 19, Ark Survival Evolved, Wasteland 2, Fallout Shelter, Dark Souls Remastered, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, The World Ends With You, Final Remix, Mega Man 11, and Aces. That was a... Ooh, they did a sizzle reel. I had to pause and rewind multiple times. They just... Boom, it was just game after game after game. That they did was... And I will not be talking about that in this video. I don't know yet, but I will actually be... And we will be discussing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and everything that's there. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. When we talk, when I do the podcast and we talk about Super Smash. Other than that, thank you. And I will see you in the next stream that you show up to. Bye-bye, guys.